Friday, October 10th edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Meteorologist Matthew East here with you. I want to start off with a look at a couple of web cameras across the region again. On the left, that is the Avalon Pier web camera on the North Carolina Outer Banks. On the right, the Beach Mountain Parkway cam, courtesy of resortcams.com. Still a relatively quiet start to the day across most of North Carolina. 63 there along the Outer Banks there in Kill Devil Hills, 57 degrees atop Beach Mountain. Here's today's fall photo of the day. This is from Skip Sickler once again, and that is from one of the many beautiful areas close to Linville up there in the mountains yesterday afternoon. That fall foliage really getting nice in some of the highest mountain elevations, and in the highest areas, say above about 5,000 feet, we are nearing the peak of the fall foliage season. And some really nice color now spreading down to the elevations between 3,500, 4,000, and 4,500 feet. So the areas, again, the highest elevations, Beach Mountain, Grandfather Mountain, those areas peaking very soon with the color. And some good color gradually spreading down to the lower elevations in time. Highs yesterday, low 80s across a good chunk of the Piedmont, upper 70s there in Raleigh, even 70s up in the mountains yesterday. And as we go through today, I think fairly similar highs. Currently, these are temperatures during the 5 o'clock hour this morning. 49 degrees in Boone, 61 in Charlotte. It is 58 in Greensboro and 63 in Myrtle Beach. Now, here's the setup. We have our frontal boundary that's now edging closer to our area from the north. And as that continues to approach, we're going to be looking at some scattered shower and thunderstorm chances moving in. In fact, even early this morning, some thunderstorms down around the Columbia area. And also watching these developing showers and thunderstorms moving from Kentucky into the Virginias. That is the leading edge of this pretty broad zone of scattered showers and thunderstorms off to the west that extends all the way back into the Plain States. And as mentioned, that's all along this front, which is gradually working into the region. And we'll begin to bring some shower and storm chances into the Carolinas. So here we go today. As that front eases southward, that chance of scattered showers and storms with us, especially the further north you go, especially I-40 regions and points north today. Highs today, still pretty warm across the region, topping 80 in many Piedmont and even some foothill spots. Now tomorrow, the front itself actually begins to move in, so there'll be the opportunity for scattered showers and storms, especially weighted toward the afternoon hours as the front itself is moving on in. Still a pretty warm Saturday forecast, high temperatures on Saturday, upper 70s to mid 80s, depending on where you are across North Carolina. And then we'll have that wedge scenario play out for us Sunday, as we've been discussing. High pressure over the northeast, building down the eastern side of the mountains, the moisture up and over the top of the wedge. So we have a lot of clouds, some cool conditions, a little bit of at least light rain at times, a possibility on Sunday. And temperatures certainly held in check Sunday. There are your Sunday highs across the region. In the midst of that wedge, you can clearly see the cooler air in place. And then it still looks like a very dynamic storm system moves through here by Tuesday afternoon into Tuesday night. This looks like a system that's going to have plenty of upper level dynamics, maybe enough instability or enough thermodynamics to bring the chance of some severe storms. I do think we need to watch this very carefully. We could very well be looking at a retreating wedge boundary somewhere across the foothills of the Piedmont by that point in time, which could enhance the helicity or the low-level turning in the atmosphere there. And it's certainly something that needs to be monitored for severe weather potential from late Tuesday into Tuesday night. The system sweeps out by early Wednesday. High pressure takes over, and then the forecast looks very nice for us from later Wednesday through Thursday and Friday of next week with some cool mornings and pleasant afternoons. Now in the tropics, still watching this little disturbance I showed you yesterday northeast of the Caribbean islands. That's continuing to move further to the north, and it is actually managing to become a little bit better organized, and this could become a classified system over the next day or two. But watch what happens with this. This gets turned to the north and northeast, maybe threatening Bermuda, but this will likely head way out to sea otherwise, and certainly not threaten the United States. All right, that is it for today's edition of the video. Everybody have a wonderful day and weekend, and God bless.